Welcome back, guys. Todd Huey here with Lone Star Boars and Huey Outdoors. We're going to do this one a little bit different. I am going to be running my helmet-mounted dual PVS-14 L3 white phosphorus. That is a battery pack with a USB cable that's running out there, and it is hooked to the brand new lpmr 14 video recorder that's designed to record straight through the back of the PVS-14. So you just leave it recording the whole time you go around. I'm going to be shooting Old Faithful, my LWRC Reaper Mark II 308 with a 16-inch barrel. I have the Trash Panda from Q and Silencer Shop on here, and I'm shooting the Trijicon Mark III 60mm from Huey Outdoors with a Hornady 165 grain soft points. Most of the video you see at the first is going to be through this scope, and we're going to do something different here. I'm going to show you exactly how all this goes down, at least on a pretty normal basis with us. I drive an average of 150 miles a night when I'm hunting and cover a lot of property down here in Texas. And we've spotted hogs in the middle of these cattle. These are Wagyu cattle. They're light tan. They do not show up very well in night vision. With white phosphorus like this, they show up better, but you can still see they blend in pretty well. There are the hogs in the background. They're about 100 to 150 yards from us right now. They stick out pretty well when they're black hogs in a green grass field like this. They're the only thing that's black out there. Black does not blend in well at night, so you guys that are trying to wear black when you're out hunting, wear light camouflage or even olive drab or tan will do you a lot better service than any black. Wearing black at nighttime in grass fields, you stand out like a turd in a punch bowl. If you guys don't want to watch the stalk and all this, the thermal footage will start at the 7-minute mark. So here we've drove up on the hogs. We're getting out. We're going to get the shooting sticks out, the rifles out. As you notice, the my Trijicon scope is on there. I'm running the IRX battery kit, rechargeable battery kit that I have available now at Huey Outdoors, and it'll run 7 to 10 hours. Actually longer than that. I've been averaging about 13 and a half hours with the batteries. Get the DVR turned on here, and I'm going to put a fresh mag in just to make sure everything's loaded up, because it seems like there's several out in this group, and I want to make sure that I do not run out of ammo while I am shooting, because the goal is to kill 100%. This is population control, pest control, not your traditional hunting. So rifle's topped off, shooting sticks are out, everything's good. The wind is in our face. Now, what makes this stalk interesting is the cattle. Cattle, a lot of times, will run straight for the hogs for some reason and scare them off. We're fortunate here. The cattle know we're here. The pigs are not paying any attention to us, and the cows are moving off to the left. Being herd animals, what will happen is the few stragglers that we're going to have left are going to want to be with the rest, and they're going to run across instead of to the pigs. But we have to be very careful. We're sitting here just letting them move off. They're uncomfortable, don't like it that we're here, and we want them to move away without panicking too much. They are making noise, and the pigs are getting a little antsy. They're looking up and being a little off guard because they know something's up because of the way the cows are acting. Looked up at the stars just because they're awesome with night vision. I mean, you see so many stars, it's unbelievable. Animals act totally different at night. I've had deer, raccoons, even coyotes walk straight up to me at night. Here's a calf that thought we were interesting and wanted to come see us. So we just sat there and let them walk up, check us out for a little bit, and then we're going to move on. As you can see, the pigs have gotten closer there. They're up at the top of the screen. They're within 100 yards now, and they're mixed in with the cows, which is not a good thing, because if these cows spook, it's going to spook the pigs. So we're just sitting here, letting them do their thing. Again, they're moving off to the left, which is very fortunate for us. Down to just a few groups, few mama and their calves, and this group is kind of hung up. So I'm going to tell my hunting partner, the ranch owner here, that we need to go ahead and start moving up slowly. And what will happen is, again, since their cattle are herd animals, these few should try to move up and be with the rest of the group. They don't really want to split up. They like to stick together. That one started taking off straight towards the hogs right there. Luckily she curves around, and we're fortunate enough again that they started moving off to the left, so we're going to be okay with that. Wind is directly in our face, so we don't have to worry about getting winded at all. As we're walking up, these last few cows here start to run a little bit and make some noise. It does spook the pigs. There they go. They run about 25 yards. We hold up here for a second, and then they felt comfortable enough because they don't smell anything. Cows are still just in, and the pigs hold up there again. So those cows did spook those pigs. They don't know we're there. They don't smell us. They haven't heard us. They're going off the reaction that the cattle are having to us. Those pigs are smart enough to know the cows are acting different. Something's wrong. But they got greedy and wanted to eat and stopped and hung out. They just ran about 25-50 yards, just making it have to walk a little bit further here. Now as I'm walking, I'm scanning both ways just to make sure no other pigs show up and trying to keep track of where all these cattle are. Again, you don't want to shoot any cow for any reason. They're expensive, but these are Wagyu cattle, and they're extremely expensive. We don't want any mistakes on that part. Here we go. We got a couple of cows and their calves off to the right there, but we're about to have a clean shot at this group of pigs. I'm telling them we need to go ahead and set up here. We're close enough. Let's set up, because we have any way they run, as long as they don't run to the left, we're going to have pretty clear shots. So we're going to set up the shooting sticks, get the rifles and the thermals up, and then you're going to see with the thermals, I'll scan both ways checking for cows. There'll be a couple more cows run across, but once we get the thermals up here, we'll just let you watch the rest and enjoy the carnage. It's a pretty good group. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Enjoy this last little bit, wiping out this group here. If you like this, comment in the below. I know a lot of people ask how the stalks go, and this is basically a stalk from the beginning to the end here. It's a little bit different with the cattle, but hopefully that if you hunt property with cattle, it'll help you.
The biggest one there on the right, and I'm going to take this biggest one on the left. Let the piglets come back. They'll group back up. But we want to take these adults out first. You ready? Hell, we might be able to get a double here.
Yeah.
Oh shit, not anymore. You just stick on whichever one's to the right, and I'm going to take the one on the left.
Right.
You ready?
Yep.
Alright, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Got him. Got him. I don't think any escaped.